Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. My apologies for the slight delay in the episodes. I did intend on having some for last weekend, but real life just got in the way. But here we are now, we have this one, and I've loaded up with some medium pipes and some service spare parts, and we're going to deliver this first lot off to the same thing we were delivering in the last episode, and that is the Valley Pipeline building mission for Blackbird. We are very nearly done with the Blackbird missions. There's this one and one more, which I'm very excited to tick that contract off altogether. Now this of course is not all of the things that we need. We just don't need wooden planks and metal beams. But it's also worth noting that off camera I have actually wrecked the suspension on this truck. It might look like it's not damaged, but it's actually fully damaged, unless I've somehow, in fact the truck seems to be repaired now. I had wrecked the suspension. I'd wrecked quite a lot of the truck actually, but in taking a screenshot for this episode, that seems to have repaired it. That may be some interesting bug that I've stumbled across there. If so, I am not complaining at that at all. I've put down 1,000,000 waypoints, but I forgot to put one from here. This is in front of us. I couldn't see it for all the different markers on the screen. There's so many of them, but a lot of them should go away upon delivering these items. And then once we deliver the rest of the items, they'll all go away. So how have your guys' weeks gone? Hopefully you have had a fantastic week. I have had a very exciting week. Big news, very big news indeed, but it is still at this point a secret. I can't share that big news with you guys just yet, but hopefully in about 3 weeks time or so I'll have some news to share, and I'll do that over in the Discord. So if you want to know what that news is, the link to Discord is in the video descriptions. It goes on the channel page as well. In the last episode I got a comment, I don't have it in front of me unfortunately. I got a comment that was making reference to the microphone audio quality. Hopefully that is resolved now. OBS did OBS things, and I did notice I did things to my microphone, and I think I fixed that. So let me know in the comments if the microphone quality is better than in previous episodes, and also if the game audio is now at a better level. I have reduced the game audio. I had all sorts of issues with this game over the last couple of weeks, where the controller I use wouldn't work or anything, which is rather unusual. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I learned the hard way in the last episode not to try and go around this corner in this truck, because those two tiny little rocks there, they're actually quite large boulders, will cause you so much pain. Those rocks there, and you will spend 50 minutes just trying to get into this road, and we pulled out enough trees that it would be an ecological crisis. There are some awfully big rocks on this road. This truck is maybe slightly too big for this road, but that's not much of a concern. Here we are. Let's unload and unload. So we have metal beams and wooden planks to get. So we go here into Blackbird Valley Pipeline building. We want metal beams, which come from right there, and wooden planks, which it says there, but it's also saying a log station, so I'm going to go to the log station and see. But before I do that, I need to get back out of this road. When I loaded the game up today, this is exactly where I was parked, because I ended the session that I was playing last time right at the end of the last episode. So now I need to do this all over again. Carefully not fall in the river. Of course, this truck does have diff locks, but only in low range. You can actually see where I turned around last time. Let's just reverse as far back as it will let us. And then try and force our way back out of the deep snowbank. There are. Managed to do it in one this time. As you can see, last time it took me 2 attempts. A truck this big and we're still lifting wheels off the ground. I adore this truck. Very, very much adore this truck. I'm going to go straight across the road here. And head down to the sawmill, or the lumber yard. This is where this truck struggles. I did come across here earlier on. Again, as you can see by the tracks in the snow, it can do it, but it is quite difficult. You can't quite go around the corners, you kind of just have to straighten them out. But it does get there in the end. This is the not so little truck that could. And again, it's doing all this in auto. It's not all-wheel drive, and it's not in diff lock. That's why I like this truck so much. It could just do it. The only thing it struggles with is maneuverability. But otherwise, it's an absolute gem. I do very much like this truck. Let me know in the comments what your favourite truck is in SnowRunner. What's your go-to daily as such? Mine is, of course, the Tiger. That is my favourite truck. But this would be a close second. I appear to be stuck. That's not a convenient winch point. See, if I pull myself that way, will that just tip me over? We're making progress. Very muddy progress, but progress none the same. There we are. We are running to the point of fuel where I should pay attention to it, but we're not going too far, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay, let's swing round to the left. We're now on to an icy road, which is how I destroyed the truck before the episode. Because things like brakes and steering are suggestions rather than functioning features of the vehicle. I managed to do that relatively painlessly. And this looks very muddy in here. There we are. 1 wooden planks. That will do me perfectly. Now, even though this is a gigantic turning circle, our gigantic truck needs more space. Let's just double check metal beams. Best way to get back there would probably be the way we came, actually. Which will be fun, trying to go back along that trail. It was the easiest thing to get along it empty, and now we've got some cargo. I actually thought that wooden planks were bigger than this for some reason, so I actually could have got these on the first run, because they did drive straight past us. We are crawl our way out of the mud. Quite a hill to climb up here. Icy hills are my favourite thing. As long as we keep the momentum up, we are golden. There we are, we're back in the mud now, but I'd rather be in mud than on ice. As long as we can keep moving. Take the edge off of this corner, see if that stops us getting stuck in the mud this time. Or will we just get stuck in the snow instead? We fell in. Tree that's strong enough to pull us. Still sliding in the mud, but that's absolutely fine. There's always the option of the low range gears as well, which obviously make life a lot easier. Slow progress, but steady progress. And this is the corner I have to cut, otherwise I'll end up digging a tunnel. It's a good thing that there isn't a speedometer with SnowRunner, because you'd probably be quite upset if you knew how slowly you were actually moving. There, back onto the ice, but only briefly. Are the metal beams that are required. I'm actually going to reverse all the way out of here, because then I can just drive into the road without having to climb over those giant rocks. Just like that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. But only fault is just entirely luck. Watch out for that very large rock on the inside there that I managed to hit anyway. Built up a decent amount of speed coming down the hill there. cargo management, metal beams, and wooden planks. We have been promoted to rank 8, $6,600 for that one. And we now have the road through here clear, and I'm going to do something probably stupid. I'm going to go and see if I can get this. I've definitely got my doubts. I'd like to be up there. Something tells me that this truck that cannot go around a 90-degree corner might struggle with a 180. Might have to come back with a scout airboat for that one. But we're going to try. I expect to fail. But if you don't try, guaranteed to fail. There. Can't even make it onto the road. Can I bypass the road altogether? Can I maybe just climb up to the side there? Is this a bad idea? That is not a hill. That is a vertical cliff. Well, let's attempt the road then. Positions me at a slightly better angle with the rear wheels. I think we're just caught on some rocks there. There, that's kind of what I had in mind. Just get those front wheels over the rocks. I'd rather not be leaning quite so much. I'm shocked we've even made it this far. It's going to be about a 45-point turn. We are literally stuck between a rock and one thing that's worse than a rock, a drop off a cliff. Stick the handbrake on it and see if I can cheese this just a little. I don't think I'll be able to, but no, it's going to go horribly. Let's make it daytime as well so we can actually see what we're doing. Oh dear. There was progress made. I'm running out of winch points. Let's see if I can do this. This could be my saving grace here. Don't know if this one's gonna reach. It seems to be, yeah. That one will. How I've just been able to get this up here, I do not know. Even though I've just done it, I'm never getting it back out here. I can live here forever now. But here is a pretty cutscene of where we came from. And it literally revealed nothing at all. There's something over here I am yet to discover. But there is no more watchtowers in this region. But with that being said, that is unfortunately all I have time for in this episode. It was a productive episode. I'm pleased with this one. If you are as well, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, you can of course subscribe. And when this video comes out, I am also on the penultimate episode of the other series that's running on the channel just now. And that means that after this weekend there will be a new game coming to the channel, which I'm very excited for. And if you are too, don't forget you can subscribe, ring the little bell notification as well. You'll get notified when the videos go live. And as mentioned earlier, you can join my Discord. Link to Discord is in the video description. And I will see you guys with the next episode tomorrow. Thank you all very kindly for watching, and I will see you there. Bye for now.